shit, tall grass. Been seen that
98 Mercedes on TV, I bought that.
I had some felony charges, I
Bought
bought
that.
that. Been sent to no return, but still was
Bought that.
Niggas do some slangs, me water, I caught that. I punished them the bitches before they get caught. Now I'm looking for their family and pounding the wall back. If I ain't a hot party,
What do you call that?
niggas disrespect me, I'ma be in all black. Coming about some niggas about killing and all that. Rico and Rusty and Dog Dog. Right top down, so we left the trunk fall.
God, them boys
Yeah, it
had
takes
a
it back.
moment, dog.
Yeah, they did, dude.
Them
That
and No Limit.
was that 9-9, that whole New Orleans movement.
Are they? I would like to see that. We talked about that on the pod before.
It's gonna be a Lil Wayne shit featuring Turk, Juvie, BG. But damn, BG on some fuck Wayne shit, ain't he?
Until them dollars come through. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they had their run, man. Damn, what's the first song you remember hearing from that Cash Money? Shit.
Probably, I need a hot girl.
What was the song? It was a big,
Boom, boom.
it was a big timer song.
Boom, boom.
And down in the drugs. And,
She like it hot, the one that don't tell me to stop. Eat it up, swallow the dick, and she know it. I need a project, a hood rat. One don't give a fuck and say she took that dick and she a doggy with it. Yeah, that's probably it. That was like huge when we were teens for
Was
the
that
club scene.
That ain't the first song you heard by them. Nah, man, because that was on the Hot Boys. Yeah, I guess it was on the same album. Was it on Guerrilla Warfare?
No, it was on what's before Guerrilla Warfare. Guerrilla Warfare was their second album, I think.
Oh, I thought I had that backwards.
Or no, I think you're right. Let It Burn might have been their second one.
That sound right.
Yeah.
And they was on the cover with all the flames and shit, the fire and shit. Yeah. What album is that right there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Guerrilla Warfare?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah. That second one, go up, that's Let It Burn.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Right? That second one is Let It Burn. Is that what
That's
is?
the second one. The one
Yeah.
above it, that's the first one. What's that one
Yeah.
called?
Guerrilla Warfare. Get It How You Live. So that must be what I first heard.
Yeah, because Lil Wayne has a shit on there. His little solo shit on there.
I still don't think so. I think that I heard whatever what was the song you was talking about?
Hot Girl.
Yeah. No, but I think Hot Girl, I think I Need a Hot Girl was the first song I heard, and then I went and looked them up and found all their other shit.
Sound about right. That's me that's creeping through the back and a black on black. Let's hold you.
Or that give me a project, bitch. Give me a hood rat, bitch. One that don't give a boot.
I know that whenever Wayne first, our introduction to Wayne, the world's introduction to Wayne was on that.
Bling bling.
No, fucking back that ass up. That Juvie shit.
Oh,
it was
yeah,
like the world's
yeah.
introduction to
Yeah,
Wayne.
pretty much.
Then so that. might
But
be
that
one.
came out after.
Damn, mostly want $60 for chopping in the ghetto.
So yeah,
Chopper City in the ghetto.
but Wayne fucking took off from that shit, dude. Obviously.
Bro, did you listen to the new Flagrant with that Billy Carson dude on there?
No.
No? You gotta check that shit out, bro. It's so interesting. It's weird because, like, so he had this Billy Carson dude on who is like an, he's a black dude, but he's like, so he had an alien encounter. He's had, like, alien encounters through his life or whatever, but he's super fucking brilliant dude. He studies, like, ancient Egypt and shit. You know what I'm saying? So if you listen to it, it's super fucking interesting. And I like the format because, like, he has his own podcast and books and all that shit. But if you go listen to that, I'm sure it's like just him talking to people that are like-minded. But him on Flagrant, Andrew's a super smart dude. Like, he knows a lot of,
Yeah, he is.
knows a lot of shit, just like me.
He's
like,
just well-rounded.
Random. Yeah, not a lot of shit about one thing, but a lot of shit about a lot of things. So, but like when they're talking, he's like, yeah, that guy. See, he's kind of young and shit, but
You notice how we didn't look into that, huh?
Just why didn't you look into that?
Mr. Carson heard that.
Let's
He's
get
like,
to the
oh,
bottom of
yeah,
that.
we don't have to check that one.
But
Don't
either
check
way,
that.
this dude like had some alien encounters, whatever, fucking studies ancient Egypt and shit, and like pins together like older texts that are Atlantean and all that shit that talk about like fucking with our DNA, like aliens and you know what I'm saying, weird shit. But and how that in ancient Egypt they had these tools that we don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like they cored through solid. Me and you are granite workers, so like this really.
This is ringing a bell for some reason.
This really sparked because Joe Rogan's had people on his pod that's talked about this.
I think like his most recent guy was talking about. That's why it's ringing a bell.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I was about to say. It was weird because the same time that Andrew has this guy on, Joe Rogan has this other guy on, and he mentions talking to the guy that Joe Rogan just had on, because the dude that Joe Rogan just had on is talking about
The moon landing being fake and shit.
Well, yeah, I didn't get that far, but he was talking about so what caught my interest, because I've done granite work. All right. You've done granite work.
Right.
So we understand how to drill a hole in granite, right? It's 2024. If I want to drill an 1.25 inch hole in granite, okay, with a power tool, it's going to take me really soft stone, probably 30, 45 seconds. Really hard stone, a minute and a half, 2 minutes to like get all the way through it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, the holes that they fucking drilled through 16 meters of fucking stone, you know what I'm saying? In fucking 4,000 years ago. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and thousands of holes and thousands of different, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, they would still be working on that shit now if that's what the fuck they were using. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they're talking about they use like a copper fucking tube and sand and fucking like cavemen fucking went like this. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, you're not getting what's fucking like 18 meters. That's like
16 meters is like what is a meter?
50 feet, some shit like that.
A meter is like 2.2 feet, 3.2 feet.
Yeah, so like
A meter's
40
like 3.2
feet,
feet?
40 feet, a 40-foot hole with hand tools. It's not fucking. I mean, it's like
The Egyptian thing trips me out because people are like, oh, they did it with aliens and his whole sub society or whatever, secret society. Maybe. But I look at it like, do you understand like how many slaves there were working on that shit? Like, it wasn't like you ain't seen a construction site yet that had this many. Like, they
bro,
had
you
like
should listen to
so
that dude. You should
many
listen to
people
this
working
dude
on
though,
it.
because he was like, bro, they weren't even slaves. Like,
Well, there was a gang of them. Was what I'm saying. They were crawling over the shit like ants. There were so many of them, dude. Like, it wasn't like it wasn't 100 people. It was like as many people as they could fit on the job to do it was on it. So you can get a lot of shit done with a lot. Everybody, oh, it would have took them so long. Like, yeah, you're right. But when you have manpower and they're forced to do it, like, do it or we'll hang your family because they were like they were cruel to him and shit. Like, y'all have to do this shit or else your entire family.
Well, that's what
dude,
he
they
said.
started
He
finding
said that,
ways to make it happen. They're like,
yeah, but he said that most of them weren't slaves. They were doing this to glorify and worship the gods.
well, okay. How many people could you think that would dedicate their lives to that?
I would just say this, like, one stone on the Great Pyramid is 75 tons.
Yeah, they say like it's so big, like we still to this day don't have tools to do it or whatever.
Bro, it's 100,000 pounds basically.
Yeah,
it's like if
I
you
call
add it up,
bullshit.
it's like 90s. No, we got the tools to do
I'm
it
about to
today.
say I call bullshit.
Yeah.
I know they can lift up 100 racks.
Well, no, we have the tools to move them, but to the way that they built them, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, this why it intrigues me, because I'm still in the countertop business. I still fuck with stone. So yesterday, it was just weird that I watched that pod, And the same day, I had to have my dumpster dump, my granite dumpster. And the dude picked it up and was like, it's 89,000 pounds. You know, we got the big one. The fucking,
Yeah.
what is it? 12 yards?
Probably 12 yards.
12 yards or some shit.
Probably.
Yeah, the biggest one they do for dumpsters. You know what I'm saying? Like the big dumpster. I don't know if it's like the biggest, but the one they fucking back up,
Yeah.
fucking pull it up on there,
Yeah, I'm with
and
you.
the fucking wheels come off the ground when the dude's lifting it up. Like this is like the heaviest shit he picks up ever. You know what I'm saying? It's like the heaviest one we did. It was 93,000 pounds. You know what I'm saying? It's lifting a truck off the fucking ground, pulls it up, and drives it. This is a truck, and I'm like, I look at this thing. And after and then I listen to these podcasts and I listen to them talk about ancient Egypt, and I'm like, even if you had 1 million fucking people, you can only get so many people to do something with it. You get what I'm saying?
But I don't. When I say they did it, they weren't just lugging this shit on their backs, their shoulders and shit. They were, like I was saying, like they were. If they were like in despair to get it done for whatever reason, whether they wanted to talk to God or they didn't want the cruel Pharaoh to kill them or whatever, they start figuring shit out. They started learning like, oh shit, we can like how we roll a shed. You know, you just put a PVC down and you just roll it. They probably figured some shit out to use some mechanical advantage. A bunch of levers, pulleys,
Okay, cool.
fucking
How'd they
tools to
cut
get
it?
done. Fucking, we're all taking shifts, working 24/7. We're gonna fucking work this shit until it's done.
But they said that like the stone that's on the tower, the pyramid, the Great Pyramid,
Yeah.
is from like hundreds and
Yeah,
miles
yeah, see,
away.
that's where shit gets weird because they say
and they say they like floated it down the fucking river.
yeah,
like,
but the Nile flows north. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's.
But they found there was a show one time where they found a pillar. It wasn't like one of the stones that they was trying to do, but they found a pillar that these people were carving out of a stone mountain, and it broke halfway through. So like this shit is still like halfway carved out, you know what I'm saying? But it shit just fucking, while they were doing it somehow or another, the shit cracked. So they abandoned ship and just left it there, and it's been there for a kabillion, chillion, billion years or whatever. So that's kind of like evidence to show you like, nah, they was making this shit happen.
Right, but
So
like
they had so many people working on it that they were making this shit happen.
all right, so I'm with you. Like, I'm a skeptic. Like,
I don't think aliens built
but
it. That's what I'm going with.
no. I'm not trying to make the case for aliens
Okay.
in any sense of the word. I'm trying to make the case that we don't understand, and they had some kind of technology that's been lost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whether that's what we have, some motherfucker had a Makita grinder and fucking comet hit the earth and there's no more Makita grinders, but these big, huge fucking monoliths and statues and shit
Yeah.
survived, but everything else deteriorated and got fucking melted and all whatever. Like, maybe that's the case. I don't know. But just for instance, like with the Joe Rogan podcast, dude he had on, they were talking about a core sample that they have. You know what I'm saying?
I got about 10, 20 minutes in and I turned it
Okay,
off.
so
they
they
were
have-
just starting to talk about that.
They have a core sample, and it's basically like what do we call a core hole? You know what
Core
I'm saying?
hole,
Like
yeah.
when we drill in a core hole.
Yeah.
So after we drill the hole, there's a core left,
Mm-hmm.
and if you look at that core, you can see the spiral and how you
Right.
drilled that hole. You
Right.
get what I'm saying? And if we were just scientists and we didn't understand like how to drill it or whatever, and I handed you a core hole bit, you're an engineer. All right. So engineers have looked at this shit. So if I handed you a core hole bit and showed you it and you were like, okay, so each revolution, because you can see each revolution.
Yeah.
Each revolution of this bit, it goes into the stone half of a 16th every time it revolves. You know what I'm saying? That's how they look at these cores, and they're like, well, the core that they studied, and the dude that was on the pod had called like a granite shop, like that does like not what I do, but like thick ass granite, like
Right.
drills holes through that shit.
Right.
Like they're a granite coring company
Okay.
to hang fucking statues and monoliths and shit.
Yeah.
And the shit that they had that they can do now versus what was being done to this rock that they have a core sample of, it was like 500 times faster. You know what I'm saying? Like it not faster, but each revolution it went 500 times deeper than what we have now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how the fuck do you explain that? You know what I mean? And then also it's like,
but how the fuck can they look at that and tell? Just from the lines? Just from like the grooves in it, they could tell like it's going that
because
much
deeper? Like if I like, matter of fact, I should have brought it, but I didn't know we were going to talk about this, but I should have brought a core hold home today, because if I had one right here, I could show you. Like,
I mean, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But
like,
the way they can tell is that, like, you can see. So you can see the big revolutions when I like push in, but you can almost see every revolution. It's like it looks like a fucking a tree. You know, like the rings in the tree. It looks like that, but it goes this way, and like to drill a hole through granite, you're gonna have like, I don't know, 500 lines that you can actually count, little microscopic lines, because every time that bit makes one rotation, it's going down like 1/300th of an inch or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
I could just
one
be a fly on the wall when they was doing this shit, because everybody's like, they had, or not everybody, but I've heard it said that, oh, they just had a better technology than we do, and my mind immediately goes to like, oh, they had iPhones, or they had some fancy shit like that, and I shoot that straight down. I'm like, nah, the technology today was never what it was. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck how many million years you go back, we weren't this sophisticated. But different technology, meaning like just a different way, a way that nobody's ever thought about doing, which I don't know how, man, because human beings are smart motherfuckers. So
what's intriguing to me about it is that what if like thousands of years ago they figured out how, all right, so I don't know. You just need to listen to the pod, because they were even talking about like people at fucking Harvard had figured out that like there's a gene in our body that was like fused, that it would have taken millions of years to evolve to have that gene fused. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? But it happened over the course of like a couple thousand years, because humans aren't millions of years old. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So like they think that, or they don't think, the scientists just are like, yo, this is obviously happened more rapidly than is possible, and we don't understand it. But people theorize that our DNA was fucked with. You know what I'm saying? Oof. And that's where like. And that's where like this dude ties it into like the Bible and shit, where he's like, I will make you in my image. You know what I'm saying? Or don't worry, you'll have my mark on you. You know what I'm saying? And he was saying that like the Egyptian gods, like there was like 12, 13 different gods or whatever instead of a monotheist. So like when the 12 gods, so when they split up, they were like, they fuck with your DNA, and that's why we're white. That's why you're black. That's why you're Asian. You know what I'm saying? It's like, these are my people. You can tell they're my people because of the way they look, the way that their height, the way they talk. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's real or fake, but it's just like there's science.
That's a dope ass theory.
Yeah, and there's science to back it up, because we have
that's a dope ass theory.
Like our genetics versus an Asian person's genetics are like 99% the same. It's just this one little gene that causes them.
So which one fucked up the orangutans or the monkeys or whatever? Chimpanzees are supposed to be like. Well,
it goes super deep. But like the dude that was on Rogan had brought these.
Which dude? You talking about the old dude that was on?
Yeah,
like he's
Chris Dunn or whatever.
Okay, yeah,
the English guy.
I just didn't listen to it all the way.
I mean, it's kind of hard to get through and listen, but he had these, because the vases, however you want to say it, the vases are like, this is why I was intrigued by it, because I work with granite and I understand what it takes to fucking polish it, to cut it, to sand it. You know what I'm saying? And to work it, to me, if I went back, and I'm believing that the Egyptians were able to make a vase that is within half of a human hair symmetrical, perfect circle, perfect fucking handles. Like we can barely do that with a fucking CNC now. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a fucking engineer and you're working a water jet or a CNC and you get something within a millimeter, that's good.
Hell yeah.
This is smaller than a millimeter, is how close it is to fucking perfectly cylindrical or perfectly spherical.
Well,
and they did this shit by hand.
they probably had some kind of situation for like a lathe, like how they make pots.
Right. But they have a vase, right? It's got like a top that's perfectly cylindrical or perfectly spherical or whatever. And then it has handles. The two handles are identical and they're fucking carved out of one solid piece of stone. So how the fuck did they spin it on a lathe?
No, they
It's laser. It's fucking
laser.
You get what I'm saying?
No,
like
yeah. Somebody, if either aliens or some motherfucker that really had a steady hand.
That's the type of shit that fucks with me, because I'm like, bro, I have every tool at my disposal and we can't recreate that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, even our machines can make it. We have machines that can make it that good, but without a machine, there's no person on planet Earth with all the technology and all the shit we have. But if me and you tried to make something that was even remotely close, we could never. With all the tooling we have. Now strip us of all the tools and give us a fucking hammer, a chisel, some sand, some copper,
Go figure
and
that
a
shit
fucking
out.
towel and make that happen. Like, there's just no fucking
It's
way,
like,
dog.
was the dude that says on Iron Man, like, he made this shit in a cave.
Stop.
You
That's what
can't
I'm
build me
saying.
some shit. Tony Stark built this shit in a cave.
That shit's crazy, bro. I don't know. Like, I mean, obviously, I'm more susceptible to conspiracy theories because I don't believe shit they fucking tell me. But
You think we landed on the moon?
I
don't, but I won't die on that hill.
yeah,
The dude that was just on Rogan, the other dude, I think his name's Bart Sibble, some shit like that. This motherfucker ready to die on that hill about us not landing on the moon. This man dedicated his life to finding out. But he was kind of a pain in the ass, man, because it's one thing to believe something. It's another thing to like shove it to make somebody believe it.
Yeah.
Like, whether it be religion, a political view, whatever. But like him, he was like nonstop, just battering, we didn't land on the moon. This proves it was fake. This happened. This proves it was fake. And Rogan's like, I like Joe Rogan's stance on it, because Joe Rogan's into all of that conspiracy, alien. That's his jam. And he was even on some shit like, okay, you can't just say that, even with how much evidence you may have, but you can't keep like declaring this, because somebody could say this and somebody could hit it from that, and then well, I have proof of this and that and that and this and that. And granted, the dude was on his shit. I mean, he spent his last 30-40 years money and all this other shit, and he has all these events that happen to him. It's interesting to listen to, but it's hard to listen to just because the dude's like just so arrogant. He gets Jamie mad. Like, Jamie gets hyped on Homeboy.
really.
Yeah, because they start talking about like a picture that was taken on the moon or some shit, and then the way the shadows are. And you know how people start just dissecting every piece when they believe in something, that when they ride for it like that, they'll dissect the shit out of it. And he's like, well, it wasn't at this angle, so therefore it couldn't have been. It was an electrical light source and this and that. And Jamie's like, all right, yo, you can't say that to me because I make films. I'm a photographer. Like, I work with, there's multiple sources of light. And the dude's like, nuh-uh, that proves that this was fake. And he's like,
Yeah.
you can't just say that. Like,
Yeah.
you can't just declare it like that, because it was a good show. But it's weird that like all this alien talks in the works.
Well, I agree. Like, I'm not. I wouldn't go as far as to say we didn't land on the moon. My stance on everything is that they're not. Whatever they're saying is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe we did land on the moon, but the way that they say it is not real. It's not the. I don't want to say not real, but it's not the full truth. You get what I'm saying? So either I would either believe A, we didn't go to the moon and it was just a fucking farce to get our fucking money like they always do, or B, we did land on the moon, but it wasn't like some bad shit happened, or there's fucking people up there, or there's fucking some other shit going on, and
There's a movie about that.
You get what I'm saying? And they can't tell us what's going on, so the government always like frames shit a certain way because it's all leverage against us. You know what I'm saying? Like it always is.
But what's the leverage? And that's kind of what was bothering me. And I was hoping that one of them was going to ask it. They was going to be like, okay, let's say that the government comes through, right, one day and says, you got us. We never land on the moon. We faked the whole thing. Now what? Okay.
Yeah.
You're just going to walk away.
Why?
You dedicated your life to this, and you're just going to walk away. And, dude, Matt, we're speaking about Schultz and the moon shit, but he brought up a really good point with the flat earth shit. Like, whenever B.O.B. started all that, and that whole fucking thing started going on, and he was just like, his stance on it was so dope. He was like, what's the benefit to telling the government? What's the benefit to the government of telling you it's flat or it's round? Like, what the fuck does it matter to them? Like, why would they lie? Like, what's their reason to lie?
Because if you're asking me, I know it's just a general question, but if you're asking me, it's because it's like the Truman Show. If I tell you this is the world, you're not going to explore outside of it.
Okay.
You're not going to try to find out what we know already.
Okay.
As far as like, for instance, Antarctica. Antarctica fucks with me a lot. I went on a rabbit hole like 10 years ago on Antarctica. And I don't know if it's just a desolate wasteland of fucking ice and fucking nobody can inhabit it. And that's what they tell us. So that's why we don't explore it. That's why there's not a lot of videos of it. That's why we don't fly over it. That's why we don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what we accept. But what if it's not? What if it is the edge of the fucking earth? What if it is fucking a 200-foot ice wall? You get what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not saying that it is.
Yeah, it definitely ain't.
I'm not saying that it is. I'm just saying that if they know what we don't know, you know what I'm saying?
There's been a couple like movies or books about that shit, about like keep people.
What if it's
confused.
like some Land Before Time shit? What if it's like they already know that there's fucking dinosaurs and a whole nother world outside of this ice ring that is Antarctica, and there's more shit out there. There's fucking resources. Like,
well, then okay? If there's resources, I get it. But if there's dinosaurs there, I'd be like, yeah, I want to go get eaten by a fucking dinosaur. Go ahead. There's fucking dinosaurs in Antarctica.
nah, but what if there's fucking gold? What if there's fucking water? What if there's like all this fucking resources that, like, why?
No. I get what you're saying.
Like, why is Antarctica? It's the only piece of land in the whole world that everyone has agreed that nobody can claim.
It's cold as fuck.
Then why? Then why would you even care?
Because it may be a desolate wasteland.
They guard it, but why do they care?
Who guards it?
The fucking UN and shit. They have ships down there. You can't just go to fucking Antarctica, or you can, but I'm just saying, like, you can't claim it.
Yeah, it can't be like this is.
But why?
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a
like,
good
why?
question.
Like, if I'm the
What's up the south? Antarctica's north, right?
No, that's the North Pole. It's the Arctic Circle and shit. Antarctica's
below, like south.
Yeah.
So what's north?
Like Russia, and then above that is the North Pole, and
Okay.
well, I guess Antarctica. I don't fucking know.
Fucking Santa Claus.
Antarctica is the bottom though, as far as I know.
Okay. For some reason, I thought Antarctica was the top. All right, yeah, fuck that all up. Failed that test in 5th grade.
Yeah, but either way, like Antarctica is. If it's not. If it's nothing, then why does anybody care? Like
Aren't there places
you,
in the desert that are just considered uninhabitable? Nothing grows there. There's no water. There's the exact extreme that we've been to. People have been to the parts of the desert.
Yeah. You're right.
So why is it far to believe that there's a place like that on the other side of the spectrum that's just so
I'm not
cold?
saying I don't believe it. What I'm saying is that, all right, so we have the United States, and the desert you're talking about, we have in the United States, but it's claimed land. It's owned land by the United States.
Yeah, okay. I guess
in Russia, there's fucking a
spark
tundra.
of curiosity is like, why can nobody?
Why can't me and you just go down there and fucking stick a flag in and be like, this is ours? Why does everybody agree like nobody can claim Antarctica as their own? Nobody could say Antarctica. We take everything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not a fucking inch of land on the earth that nobody owns. You get what I'm saying? Like, But there's this.
I never thought about that.
That's my only question.
Honestly, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that nobody could not claim it. That's fucking interesting.
Yeah, nobody's allowed to like say like,
Yeah.
and I don't get it. Like America, especially, like we go everywhere. We fuck up whole countries for oil and fucking all these things, and it's like, why the fuck does everybody agree? Like, yo, Antarctica off limits. Like nobody can ever say Antarctica is part of America, part of Russia. You know what I'm saying? And maybe I'm just ignorant. I haven't.
No, that's
I don't really know why they say that.
I don't think that's an ignorant perspective.
But
I think it's a curiosity perspective. It's like, yeah, dude, you seen the movie Littlefoot?
Like the Land Before Time.
It's like a little Disney Pixar movie.
Oh yeah.
It's based. It's kind of based on what you were talking about, like the
Brontosaurus or whatever. Isn't it a brontosaurus?
No, Littlefoot.
It's not a dinosaur.
Smallfoot. The movie Smallfoot.
Oh,
I'm thinking about. Littlefoot was from Land Before Time. Smallfoot is the movie that it's got Commons in it. Commons is like the leader of they're Sasquatch. That's what they are. They're a bunch of Sasquatches, and a human makes their way onto the shit, and they're like, it's a Smallfoot, like Bigfoot, Smallfoot.
Oh
you know what I'm saying?
yeah. I think I have seen it.
It's kind of based on that. They come to find out, like, all this fucking spoiler alert. I'm gonna spoil the movie. I haven't seen it in the past 10, 15 years, but they find out like the elder Sasquatch are keeping everybody guarded above this mountain. They're in a mountain that's above the clouds. They're like in their own world up there and shit. And I think Channing Tatum plays one of the guys, but he finds the Smallfoot, and the Smallfoot's like, nah, there's a whole nother world out here. And they're like, no, it's fake. It's if you go out there, you die. If you go beyond the clouds or whatever. And he goes and he finds out. And why are we hiding? Oh, because we're Bigfoot. They want to kill us and hunt us. And so we had to like lie to our culture and our society to be like, you brainwash them. They don't fucking, if nobody knows, then they don't know, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's kind of the same theory with the Antarctica shit.
Well, I think Hollywood does a
Truman
lot
Show,
of that
great
shit.
movie.
You know what I mean?
And the movie The Village was the same thing.
Truman Show was a dope ass movie.
What was the movie that had he was like the memory keeper? Jeff Bridges, I think, was in it.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good ass movie.
It was a really good movie, dude. I think it's called The Memory Keeper or some shit.
No, it's close. That's close.
But he was responsible for like knowing the truth.
Yeah.
He was like the person in the
Look,
village.
Jeff Bridges, Memory Keeper, Joe.
It was a really
It's
good
the
movie.
Keeper or something. It's more simple, or the Giver, or yeah, and the boy fucking starts
because the old Jeff Bridges is like the elder memory keeper. He like knows what really goes on, but he's like,
because there's like a whole world outside of that shit.
Yeah, it's just like common day shit. But he's getting older, and they're like, yo, he's got to start training his replacement. And they pick this young. They're like, it's like a village. It's like a weird society. I think that's it right there, bro.
Yeah, with that lady. What's that called? The Giver. Yep.
Yeah, that sounds right.
That's it. The Giver.
Dude, yeah, this is a bomb ass movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, his dad was wait, we watched that right movie? Was his dad the dude from True Blood?
Yeah, that's it. At the edge of their world. Yeah. Because he keeps going to his house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he doesn't, he has like all the knowledge and like, yeah.
So he starts basically putting it together like, oh, they're all lying to us. Dude, and that is fucked up in that movie. Like, they run their society where, like, if somebody has a baby, they, like, measure it, weigh it, like, treat it like Spartans. Just like,
yeah, and then they kill the babies.
They kill the babies, but the way they do it, but they got the doctor convinced that, oh, shit, he's a couple units shy. All right, all I do is I do this, I stick the baby, I put it in a box, I send it off to get fixed.
Yeah.
Like, they got them that brainwashed to be like, oh, this is not, and then the dude comes in there and is like, nah, you just whacked that baby. And he's like, what are you talking about? It's his dad. His dad's the village doctor that does that shit. And he's like, fuck you talking about? I didn't whack the baby. I didn't kill. What is kill?
Yeah.
We don't understand kill. What does this mean? Like, they don't know anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's wild.
Yeah, that was a fucked up movie. That was a good ass movie though. It's crazy you brought that shit up. That was a good ass.
You
movie.
brought up Truman Show, and I was like, that's a
similar
movie. And there's that movie, The Village.
Did you start Shogun?
No, I started Baby Reindeer. If you haven't started that movie, or that series, don't fucking watch it, dude.
No, I probably won't.
I mean, not that it's not good. It's
just fucked up.
fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
Like, Fuck that, dude. I'm 4 episodes in. I don't know if I'm even finished that shit. Let's hold the Indian in the cupboard.
Fucking Indian in the cupboard.
Indian in the cupboard, dog.
That shit every day.
That was his shit.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I ain't lying.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'll tell you one I watched a lot was Small Soldiers.
Yeah.
Small Soldiers is fire.
Small Soldiers was that shit.
Small Soldiers. What's this dude's name? Damn. What's the dude's name? What's the good guy's name in Small Soldiers?
They're like the little alien animal looking things.
Yeah, but what the fuck
My
is his
name
name?
is such and such.
Yeah.
They gotta fight against. I think it's Tommy Lee Jones is in that movie. Tommy Lee Jones is like the general, the leader.
Yeah, he's the
bad dude.
The bad guy.
Dude, Tommy Lee Jones is like underappreciated as an actor. Every role he plays. Dude, he played Loretta Lynn's husband in the movie Loretta Lynn. Or coal miner's daughter, whatever it was called.
Yeah, that movie's fire.
Major Chip Hazard reporting for duty, sir.
Wow, voice
Tommy
actor.
Lee.
Commandos, team Peck. Town dog, soldiers. Breakfast
Wait,
ready
what
to
is
bring
the-
it to
I wonder if they showed the
I
other
keep
guy.
wanting to say Morpheus, but I know that's from.
No, his name's like.
They're naming everybody. Go up, Jeffrey.
go back up.
Go up, Jeffrey.
Let's see if they name the good guys. I don't know. Damn, what a movie. This was like, I think Toy Story was like, yo, we gotta fucking
Well, Toy Story.
expound upon
Toy Story
this
was
shit.
the first one. Toy Story. That's a little fun fact for you. Toy Story was the first, like Pixar animated.
Kirsten
of that
Dunst.
shit. Yeah, man.
Toy Story was before this shit?
Toy Story. I don't know if it was before. Yeah, what year was this?
Ain't no way, dog.
Dude, Toy Story was like I won that. I got that question right at trivia at a bar one night. It was like the first animated of its kind. Like,
Yeah, Pixar shit.
yeah, okay, so maybe this was before Toy Story because this
Look
is
up
like this like
Small Soldiers cast, Jeff.
this is like involves humans and shit. Toy Story was like completely cartoon animated thing or whatever. So this is like some CGI mixed in shit. Almost like Gremlins.
Nah, go to Google.
What's the best Toy Story movie? I think the third one.
The third one?
Yeah. When they go to the daycare, it's like
That
the
was
like
fire.
a fucking Holocaust camp.
Now, tell me the characters they play. Does it say it?
It's the dude with the gray beard. It has to be him.
What's it
Don't-
say
don't
under
click
his
on it.
name? What's it
Just-
say under their names?
Alan, Christy, Chip, Phil, Irwin, Larry, Gil, Nick.
Nope, that ain't it.
I mean, this is 1998. That's it.
Shit.
98?
The world at our fingertips.
The real
Irwin was his
real
name?
is Gregory. His thing was Howard.
Yeah, I know that. I'm trying to figure out what the little dude like.
Probably Larry.
The fuck?
I'm wasting too much time thinking about this shit. What's his fucking
It's
name,
gonna
dude?
piss me off.
Oh, it's right there. That's his face. That's his face. Right on the right. This guy up here.
What's
the character.
What's his
Yeah,
name?
I don't know his name.
that's what we're trying to figure out.
They got these other guys too.
Put Small Soldiers characters in Google. Just type that up at the top of Google. Small Soldiers characters. There you go.
They were the Gorgonites.
Tommy.
What's it?
They were the.
Was Tommy.
Yeah, what's the good guy though? Like the weird looking
I
fucking.
don't even know which one was the good guy.
What's that second one you were just on? What's his name?
Archer.
Archer. That's his
it?
name. Yeah, Archer. Yeah.
His real name's Frank Legell.
I'm Archer of the
Archer
Gorgonites.
of the Gorgonites. That's it. The Gorgonites. I'm Archer of the Gorgonites.
We spent way too much time thinking about that. His name is Archer.
But dog, that's it. So fire. That's why.
Fucking 98. This man pulled
Lewis
up
brought some
Indian
shit
in a
up,
cupboard.
Lewis said some shit earlier. Cracked me up. What was it? Sorry, sir, park's closed. You remember that movie?
That's a goofy troop or something.
It
Sounds like
no, it sounds like it, but it's National Lampoon's Vacation when they get all the way to the theme park. Sorry, sir, park's closed. It's the little like thing, and he starts punching it and shit. Sorry, sir, park's closed.
Dude, the fucking animation shit has gone crazy though, man. I was watching that. Seen a little clip of the was it Elemental? It was like the fire boy loves the water girl or whatever it is, vice versa. That shit's getting out of control without how raw they're getting with it, man.
Yeah.
And the AI shit. Oh god, here we go.
Shit, that
The fucking AI shit. That's gonna be.
what
a
was
problem.
that movie? Is it you said Elemental? Is that
what
the
it's called,
song?
right?
Yeah, that's a good one. Is that the movie? Is that the second one? What's the movie where it's like all the feelings?
Inside Out.
Inside Out. That's a good one.
It was good.
That was a dope movie.
Getting raw with it, but they're
Dude
also
gets
getting,
pissed,
they're
he's
getting
like,
woke with it. Yeah, they're getting woke with it, and that's what's making me not watch it. But I'll watch fucking dude. The other day, a couple weeks ago, probably a couple months ago, I sat down and watched fucking Encanto by myself,
Encanto's
like
dope.
nobody else around, dude.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Yeah, mainly because I'm such a fan of Lin-Manuel, whatever his name, Lin-Manuel.
That
Miranda.
dude reminds me of Adam Sandler, the character, but it's not him, is it? Who plays that? You know
John
what I'm talking
Leguizamo.
about? Is it?
Bruno.
Who's the character that looks like Adam Sandler? Is it Bruno? Kind of looks like Adam Sandler in the movie.
But it's John Leguizamo. Give me that one. Take a sec.
Let me get one of these two. Them ain't cold yet. I
Dude,
This is one that was in there.
Oh no, it ain't cold. I
So-
put that in there like an hour or two.
I'm a
ago.
super
I'm telling you.
I'm a super fan of John Leguizamo, right? Like just from the Pest and his stand up, like me and Blake quote that shit every time we talk to each other.
Thank you, sir.
But as an actor, I always felt like he overdid his parts. Like he overplayed his parts. The movie Empire, remember that shit?
I fuck with that movie, but he did overdo it. But I fuck
just
with that
like
movie.
overdoes the shit out of it. But he's had some really good parts. But that movie and everything he does, not everything.
Fire. Yeah, he does do it, but I did like Empire.
He was raw in Romeo and Juliet. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
Dude, that was a raw. That movie didn't
Yeah.
didn't age so well, but that was a raw ass movie.
I love fucking Leo, bro. Is that the one you're talking about, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, he
Him
was
and
like
whoever the other
the
was.
antagonist, John Leguizamo.
Yeah,
he was one of the bad guys.
the Capulets,
Yeah.
the Capulets and
Yeah.
damn, what was the name of it? What was the other one?
Oh, here we go again. The fucking
Montagues. That's what
Yeah,
they were.
the
Montagues
Montagues.
and the Capulets. Yeah, I think he was whatever. the bad guy was.
Romeo's a Montague and she was a
Yeah.
yeah.
They all their guns were these badass guns, but they were like their swords. That shit was raw, dude.
That shit was sick.
Fucking Leo, dude. I was watching a little. Somebody was talking about the Django, his role in Django. He was like, apparently he was like uncomfortable playing that role just because of like how racist he had to be and shit. And he was like, hey, y'all gotta know, like this really ain't me. This ain't something I've been like suppressing, waiting to get out. Like this shit's fucking me up to have to be like this.
Oh, Django?
Yeah, well, not Leonardo. Like
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio's
Well,
role
I
in
think it
Django.
was Jamie Foxx was like, was it Jamie Foxx or Samuel L. Jackson that had to like, cause like he was struggling with the lines and was like, they were like hustle and flow, like push that shit out,
Push
bro.
that shit
Like,
out. Yeah,
he was
yeah.
like, you're my friend, bro. I don't want to say this. Like he's like,
And how he had to say it. Like,
it needs to be said. It
Yeah.
needs to happen. You know what I'm saying? And because Leo was struggling with that shit, he was
Yeah.
like, I want to be part of this because I understand what we're trying to do, but at the same time, it's just like, bro.
have
like,
you did you ever watch Precious, the movie Precious? I ain't never watched
No,
it.
I ain't never watched it.
I ain't never watched
No.
it either. Just and a part of it why I don't watch it is because I kind of know that she's just treated like shit and she's fucked up. But the other part is that an interesting fact about that is about how Monique talked about her character. She was like, "Look, every now and again, y'all gonna have to like snap. Like I could go off on this shit. Like this could fuck me up in the head, being this mean, the way like how cruel she was and shit. I think it was the same thing with Heath Ledger. He was like that Batman shit took him to another world,
Damn.
like another thing in his head. Dude, Shia LaBeouf's like that too, though. I read a fucking thing about his ex-girlfriend that he was with. He was with her for a long time. Like, I guess the girl, he got in like trouble for like abusing or mentally. He got in some shit with her or whatever. And she was like, "You don't understand how crazy this motherfucker was. Like for a movie, he pulled one of his teeth out. The movie Fury, like he really pulled one of his teeth out to method act
Brad
that
Pitt?
shit. No, fucking Shia LaBeouf.
Oh yeah.
Like for that movie, The Tax Collector, like he really tattooed his
Yeah.
whole chest to do that shit. But she was saying shit like, he's weird sexually with her, like aggressive and like borderline fucking rapey.
Yeah.
And then he was going out into the, he was going
He
out.
seems like a weird fucking.
He was
dude.
going out and killing like stray cats and shit. Yeah, to like get into killer mode or whatever. Like, dude, I read this shit. It was
No
fucked
way,
up.
dude.
She was saying like when he had to go play a role, like a violent role, like he was going around the neighborhood like just killing stray animals.
No way. That's crazy as fuck.
I'm
bro.
telling you, dude, that
That's
shit was
some different
fucking wild.
shit,
She was saying like he went nuts, dude.
yeah.
Like he
That sounds fucking. I mean, you got.
he Britney Speared the
dude,
shit
bro.
out of that, dude.
Yeah.
Britney Spears went. Kaylee, what's her name? Not Kaylee. Amanda Bynes. You seen her recently? Yeah, she's off the
Yeah,
fucking deep
she
end.
looks fucking. I don't know. Something happened to her, obviously.
Yeah, well, that I watched. Did you watch the documentary about Quiet on the Set? The weird
Yeah.
shit with all the kids. Yeah,
Yeah, that's got to be what fucked her up.
hell yeah, that shit fucked them up.
Bad.
Yeah,
You
she
know what
doesn't
I'm
even
saying?
look. No, she don't look nothing. She's our age, dude. Looks terrible. Hollywood, bro.
I'm glad I'm not a part of fucking Hollywood. Say goodbye to Hollywood. Say goodbye to Hollywood. Hollywood.
Fuck yeah, right?
I'm telling you.
Shit, fuck you up, right?
Feel bad for her.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, they all. I mean, Britney Spears, bitch, went fucking cuckoo, bro.
That bitch, dude. People, I don't understand, dude. Like people think like they're supporting her and helping her out. Like, nah, y'all are feeding this
Well,
shit.
bro,
Like,
here's a fucking conspiracy theory.
here we go.
Okay,
Here we go.
do you think that they fucking like do something to these people and make them fucking whacked out because they know too much?
Pass
Because
them
they've
around at
been-
orgy parties.
I mean, that's one thing. Like,
Feed them a bunch of drugs and tell them their
'cause,
parents
like,
hate them.
I'm talking about the ones that
Like,
go way
I know
off
you're
the
talking
deep
about.
end.
You're talking about
you know
like,
what I'm
really,
saying?
like,
Because like,
rewiring their brain medically or chemically
well,
or some
just
shit.
like the type of people. Like I don't think it's everyone. I think like for instance Justin Bieber. Like he's seen a lot of shit, and they'll allow him to like express himself to an extent. You know what I'm saying? Like you can make whiny music and like fucking cry on your Instagram and kind of hint at having a rough childhood, but if you start talking shit, you know what I'm saying, then like or if we start feeling like you're gonna talk shit, you know what I'm saying, like if you're not just playing your role, then we'll turn you into Britney Spears. We'll turn you into fucking.
There was a conspiracy that happened with Jamie Foxx. Remember when he went through his little health bout
yeah.
recently, like past year or so, and he like straight disappeared and wasn't talking about it or nothing. Of course, conspiracy.
That's a believable conspiracy.
Conspiracy rose
It's
up.
just like they took him to the side and was
Dude,
like,
apparent-
we can
Dude,
take everything from him, bro.
This is interesting because I'm glad you brought this up. We watched The Crow the other night.
Ooh.
With Brandon Lee.
Yeah.
He gets killed
Yeah.
during the making
In
of the
real
movie.
life.
In real life. His dad dies, obviously, the way. But there was a lot of conspiracy behind that shit too, especially when you watch the movie and if you just know the backstory about how he was like giving away Chinese secrets by teaching everybody his fighting style and shit.
Yeah.
And he had to fight to defend it or whatever and all that. But they were pissed about that. They wanted to shut him the fuck up.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, he gets some rare disease, takes some medicine, and died. Like apparently, he had like a reaction to some medicine, and died of some sort. He got some weird lung disease or some kind of sickness, and they fed him some dope, and it killed him.
Yeah.
Or some medicine, and it might have been poison or some shit. And then his son gets killed in the shit. Apparently, like he was a little outspoken as well. So I don't know some shit, but there's like some weird shit behind that little family curse as well.
I believe it. I believe that shit.
That movie.
I also believe in like I don't want to say.
Britney Spears looks like a beagle.
Bro, look up Britney Spears now, Jeff.
She looks like fucking. I've never thought she was an attractive girl, dude. She's always looked like a beagle.
She's
Britney Spears has shoulders like
she
a man.
I was a Christina Aguilera
Oh,
kind
still
of guy.
am, dude.
Yeah, still am.
Still am. After this, play the video "Dirty" by Christina Aguilera. Let's all stand up, do a boner check.
Oh fuck, man.
Thank you. Yeah, this shit.
Yeah,
This was
she
my
is.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it right to my favorite part of the fucking. He knows this video.
Look at the flick of the wrist. Look at the flick of the wrist.
Oh, shit, yeah. And
Jeffrey on it, a little stank, a little stank of booty back. Yeah, she had almost the dreads in that shit, little braids.
And she was a much better singer. She's definitely a better singer than Britney Spears.
Yeah.
She's a better singer than all of them girls.
It was a battle.
She could sing.
Battle between them back then, like it is with these fucking women now.
Yeah. You know who fucks all them up though?
Ariana Grande?
Yes.
Singing?
And looks.
Nah, looks.
Looks too, bro.
not
Get the
looks.
fuck out of town.
She's got a
bro.
pretty face for sure, but nah, looks, nah.
Get the fuck
She-
out of
she-
town.
She looks
dude.
like a child. She's built like a child, dude.
No, I'm talking about like
Her face is pretty for sure, but like she could just sing. Dude.
they all built like children. Look, she
that's
until
a
she got
woman.
until she got some booby implants.
That's a young woman.
Nah, but just Ariana Grande. I guess it's just her singing too and that complexion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. They did a montage of like
That's what I
all
like
the
about
girls
Ariana.
singing "I Will Always Love You" by Whitney Houston.
Ariana Grande.
It
That
was like
that-
who did it better? I was like Ariana fucking Grande.
dude. That fucking
Can't nobody touch her now, though.
Y'all sick in y'all fucking head, dude.
Who am I thinking of the other girl?
Definitely not her.
I love fucking Gwen.
Yeah,
dog.
that's Michael's shit right there.
Yeah, I fucks with Gwen. I fucks with Gwen. I like Christina too, but Ariana can sing though.
Rapper girl, she's pretty good.
The white rapper girl.
Snow the product? No, she got
Snow the
black hair.
product is my shit though.
She's in kind of like this too. Oh man.
Oh, Iggy Azalea? Yeah. I fuck with some Iggy Azalea. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. Like
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
always be hating on her. Like she wanna be,
Fuck
she
that.
can't rap. I'm like,
give
well,
a fuck how
whatever.
rap- how good she
You know
rap.
what I'm saying? Iggy got it going on.
Play that
bro.
little Sally Walker
Look,
walking down the street.
I
Iggy.
think nowadays you can just play anyone. She be killing them.
Oh yeah, it's that one. Or that song she got her and Tyga called "Shake"
They ain't got the video.
or "Twerk," "Shake," whatever the fuck it's called. Nicki Minaj, she done fucking did way too many ass shots, dude. That shit looks fucking inhuman.
Yeah. Cardi's getting there too.
Yeah. What
I
else
like
is-
some fucking Cardi too though.
I fucks with Cardi, dude.
Hey Jeff, play Bodak Yellow. Let's fucking get this episode canceled right now at the very end.
You can fuck with me if you wanted to. Yeah,
That shit,
Iggy's
that
that
shit
shit,
gets you
yeah.
in them fucking zones, son. Bodak Yellow.
Little Sally Walker walking down the street. She didn't know what to do. She jumped in front of me. Said, "Go on, girl, do your thing." This shit reminds me of Kenny every time, dude. Oh, Kenny G. I make money moves.
See, little bitch.
You can fuck with me if you wanted to. These expensive, these is red bottoms, these is bloody shoes. Hit the store, I can get them both. I don't wanna choose, and I'm quick, cut a nigga off, so don't get comfortable. Look, I don't dance now, I make money move. Say I don't gotta dance, I make money move. If I see you now,
Where's your headphones, dog?
dog?
That shit, you crazy as hell.
That shit is like, I really don't like that shit.
Y'all fucking stupid, bro. Dog, nah. She does have way better songs, but that's what got her going. It's just like Post Malone. Play that White Iverson, dog. That's his first shit. It's, nah, that shit dope as fuck. Shit, that's a vibe, bro. Can't tell me that's not a vibe. Alright, I'm gonna remember that. Next time we out and like I'm gonna request that song. Y'all motherfuckers better like go get a drink and go piss and not fucking
For White Iverson?
no,
Absolutely.
it is.
I'll vibe.
I make
I'll rock to
money
this shit.
move.
I mean, I don't love the
White
song.
Iverson, you vibing too, dog. What you
Not
drink?
fucking Vibe,
I'm so sad, I'm so sad, I'm so sad on you. Now that's a vibe, bro.
That shit
Get
was-
the
and
fuck
that,
out
and
of
that
town.
now they only say congratulations.
Oh, I'm vibing to
That shit
that
whack
too,
as
bro.
fuck, too.
I'm vibing to that too. I fucks with Posty. Shout out Posty.
She brought a pregnant bitch into the music video.
Hey.
That's my shit though. She drinking an 1800.
Oh, I meant to ask you, did you know that song I sent you though? The other Cracker song?
Nope. Never heard it.
You've never heard Hey, 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 like being stoned.
Oh yeah,
Be with
yeah,
you,
yeah,
girl.
yeah. What other song did you send me?
I sent you that song.
I remember that. Yeah, I knew that song.
That's them.
There's another song you sent. Or no, not you. Yeah, somebody else.
That's the one that I was showing you last week.
Yeah.
Euro trash girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you, bro.
And swim through your veins like a fish in the sea. Ooh, we can't say that. Yo. Jeff trying to get us canceled.
This song sucks so bad, dude.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Jello beats, holla at me.
And Chewy on some
This
hot
considered
nigga. Like I told
drill?
see when I shot
New York
niggas.
drill or like started
Like you see
drill?
them twirl, then he drop, nigga. And we
I mean,
keep
he
them
ain't like
mind
started.
millies
I'm
on my
sure if I
block,
said that in
nigga.
Chicago,
And
where
once
the
they keep it
fuck
on,
they'd
he
be
done
like,
drop.
nah, man, this guy started it. But it's just like, this what showed it to the world that just kind of fucking, yeah.
This song's whack as fuck, dude.
Being with you, girl, it's like being low. Hey, hey. All right. Country artist you just can't fucking stand.
Thomas Rhett.
Whew.
Wow, I said that fast.
That was good.
I mean that
if you
shit.
would have asked me, I would have said mine just as fast too. Fucking Kenny Chesney.
Kenny
dog.
Chesney?
Fucking can't stand it.
That's wild. Dude.
Blue Jean Baby. Oh, dear, damn. Like, yo, if you
Thomas
listen.
Rhett, dude. I do not
It's so terrible, dude.
Kenny Chesney got some
No,
bops,
bro.
though. Thomas Rhett
Fucking
ain't got
grow
no
up and
bops.
listen to motherfucking what the fucking Margaritaville guy, fucking Jimmy Buffett.
Who
Yeah,
the fuck's with Jimmy?
yeah. If you,
Jimmy Buffett?
he is Kenny Chesney without all the dumb shit. Kenny Chesney wishes he was Jimmy Buffett. Yeah, but Kenny Chesney makes Jimmy Buffett.
Kenny Chesney's that no shoes, no problem. No shirt, no problem.
No shoes, no shirt. He
no
makes
problem.
Jimmy Buffett music with a twang. He's a clown, dude. Fuck Kenny Chesney.
Damn.
I said
said
it. Fuck you, Kenny Chesney.
Jeff, who's the one country artist you
Yeah.
don't fuck with, dude?
Don't fuck with
Yeah, just
Yeah.
he comes on, you change the channel every time.
Morgan Wallen.
I knew you about to say that shit. That's the craziest fucking shit you ever said in your life.
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
This motherfucker said he'd rather listen to Upchurch than Morgan Wallen.
I'll listen. I'll fuck with Kenny Chesney. I know some
You
people
fuck
that
with Kenny Chesney,
Yeah.
dog? Don't do that, bro.
I know some
Like,
people
keep
that
shit
didn't
off
like
my
Toby
radio.
Keith. I knew people that were like, I can't stand Toby Keith. I'm
All I
like,
know is we listen to Morgan Wallen. As soon as this podcast and we listen to Morgan Wallen the rest of the night.
Hell yeah.
And probably all weekend.
yeah.
I was fucking, dog.
I looked up the worst country songs. Like they got Morgan Wallen here, Morgan Wallen here.
Worst country song?
That's what, yeah, worst country.
that's
Oh,
Luke Combs,
yeah.
bro.
Man, it's going to be all the,
Toby Keith,
yeah, it's all the best fucking country guys.
Brandon Gilbert, Toby.
Yeah.
Ever disrespect Toby Keith? You
Nah,
heard?
Toby Keith
Don't
just
ever
died, bro.
disrespect
R.I.P.
Toby Keith,
Toby
you
Keith,
heard?
bro. Yeah.
Toby.
Yeah, you said Toby.
Yeah, he's on there like 3 times.
He's on there more than Morgan Wallen. That shit ain't the worst.
Toby Keith at the concert, right?
No.
No. We seen Trace Atkins.
Tracy Lawrence.
Trace Atkins was my shit. The tall dude, big ass.
I like
dude.
Tracy Lawrence. That's who we saw, right? Tracy Lawrence?
Yeah, we saw Tracy Lawrence. No,
Tracy Bird.
Tracy Bird. We seen Tracy
Yeah.
Bird, Trace
Oh,
Atkins,
Tracy Lawrence
Blake
would've been
Shelton,
fire, though.
and Martina McBride.
Tracy Lawrence got probably. I hate to say this because it's really like. I feel like music and songs are just like a. That's why I hate being like, yo, this is my favorite song. This is my favorite song because I'm like, it depends. You know what I'm saying? It depends on how my mood is. But Tracy Lawrence, that fucking
Time marches
yeah,
on.
Time Marches On. That song is it's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like I don't want to say it's my favorite country song of all time because I have so many.
Yeah.
But it's just like,
But what happened to him? Why did he have such a short run? Like he only had a
his
couple
voice.
songs. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. No, he has some rare disease, bro. If you see him now, it's fucked up, bro.
Okay, that happened to Randy
Like, he
Travis
can't even
too.
talk.
Or Randy Travis had a stroke and fucked his voice up.
That's who I'm thinking of.
Randy Travis sings that.
Yeah, forever and ever, amen.
Forever, amen.
That's the dude who got his voice fucked up. But Tracy Lawrence, what happened to Tracy
I
Lawrence?
don't know. But like
I thought it was something with his voice,
Because he could have
though.
had like Travis Tritt still sings and performs and shit.
Yeah,
like,
I
he
got
could've-
confused with Randy Travis. But Randy Travis, that song's dope too. Forever and ever, amen.
Did he die? That's not my top of it. But that.
No, it's not. It's not one of my favorites. That song though.
Tracy Lawrence got what's his other jam? He got "Pay Me a Birmingham."
Yeah.
That my shit.
That shit's dope too.
Yeah. Oh, Kenny Chesney, turn this off. You don't fuck
No,
with him.
man, fuck Chant. Man. Dog, this is the worst country song of all time. It's not even country, bro. All right, turn on Beyonce's country album. It's way better than this. That's Jimmy Buffett.
It is. It is.
This is Jimmy Buffett.
Suntan.
Dog, tell me that's not Jimmy Buffett.
I'm not disagreeing
Pull up
with you.
fucking Parrot Head or Margaritaville or some shit. It's the same shit.
Pull up. I never knew that you like pina colada. That is Jimmy Buffett.
No,
right?
that's not Jimmy Buffett.
Who sings that?
It's like a one-hit wonder, I think.
Oh damn, this is the jam right here. Alan Jackson's the man. Don't ever disrespect Alan Jackson around me, you heard?
But that song is dope. Pina Colada.
It's not the name of the song isn't Pina Colada. I forget what it's called, but it's like called the Pina Colada song.
Yeah, but you know what it's about. It's not even really about like.
It's about like it's fine. Like yeah, the husband goes and looks for a date. The wife goes and looks for a date. And they end up finding each other.
Yeah, well, it's
in the
about
classifieds
like
or some shit.
Yeah. It's about like fucking not thinking that you fell out of love with this person and like you don't even realize like that's what it turns out to be. It's just like.
Yeah.
Damn, I never knew you like pina colada. Like, we could have been doing this shit the whole time. We've been sitting here getting all mad and fucking.
That's what we listen to do after this.
Hey.
I gotta piss.
Play that real quick and then we'll kick off.
Just like this guy.
Man, get that fucking dude.
Look how much I
Come
got
on,
changed.
dog.
Oh, mullet head.
You named the babies. I named the dog. Nah,
They
no.
all beats, tropical shit. They all.
No, dude. It's not even about the song, bro. It's about the whole vibe. Kenny Chesney shit has the steel drum in it.
Yeah.
It's like being on a cruise ship. Like this shit is not like that.
Or somewhere at a resort. You hear that motherfucker. Shit don't work. Type in Pina Colada song.
Yeah.
Pina Colada song.
Hey, before you do that, wait. I want one more before we do that. Go back and play Bob and Tom.
That's what it was called. Escape.
Bob and Tom, Bearded Clam.
I gotta piss.
All right, wait. You got
kill
this.
me with
We just need like a song or two. You remember this shit? Yeah, play this shit.
Your beaver, your clamor. I see you snapper.
You're a beautiful girl. And your pants are on so tight that when you stand just right, I can see it all.
This is the shit Derek would do, you know what I'm saying?
When you're on the beach and your bikini soaking wet, I see a fuzzy silhouette as I look down below. I see your camel toe. Your biscuit, your cleavage. I see your cooter cleavage. Your monkey, your muffin. You ain't hiding nothing. Your Gucci, your flapper, your shoulder.
I see you snapper. That's fucking great, dude. That's fucking great. A camel tattoo on your toe. I see your camel toe.
Voila, la Bearded Clam. You're flapper. You got this shit a flapper, dude. All right, Pina Colada song.
let's close this bitch
And let's
out.
close this bitch out. So I hope y'all like pina coladas and talking about everything from ancient Egyptian conspiracies
To fucking camel toe.
camel toes. That's kind of ironic though. Where are camels?
What are camels?
Where are camels?
In the desert?
In Egypt.
Dude, it's fucking full circle.
So
in this bitch,
it's
dog.
always been about the camel toes.
It's full circle.
What are we doing? A live version? All right, fuck it.
Like a worn out recording.
I think it's just a video for it.
So while she lay there sleeping, I read the paper in bed. And in the personal columns, there was this letter I read.
If you like pina colada, getting caught in the rain. If you're not into yoga, if you have half a brain, if you like making love at midnight on the dunes of the cane, and you're the way up that you look for, come with me and escape. Hey, go get you a pina colada.
Yeah, man.
Think harder. Work smarter. We want it to grow.
Get a pina colada.
Cousin Sal, Waterboy. Young Jeffrey behind the ones and twos.
Right.
Foolish.
Stankin' ass.
Foolish on the cam, baby. Let's go. Peace.
Yeah.
Another melody in my life, a lot of pain that I don't show. Loved ones turn to people that I don't know. I leave if I know I won't grow. Memory lane's a place that I just don't go. But what's the difference? We all die one day and love's a prison. I love you, if I didn't it wouldn't hurt like fuck to miss you. That's another issue, another birthday, another box of tissue. Vibing with the bottle like I'm talking with you. Wonder if you miss talking to me. I see you living, toxic but free. If you talking, I bet the topic is me. How I'm wrong for being all I could be. I guess it's my fault, failure's not an option for me, right? A little dust on the bottle, another melody.